Before Harlem answered to Bumpy Johnson, before the mafia negotiated its borders, there was a woman they feared crossing. Her name was Stephanie St. Clair. And she didn't rule Harlem with violence. She ruled it with intelligence. In the early 1900s, Harlem was transforming. The Great Migration brought culture, ambition, and opportunity. North, but legal opportunity was still limited. Banks excluded black residents. Political power was nearly non-existent. What emerged instead was an underground economy. And at the center of it stood a woman known simply as Madame St. Clair. Stephanie St. Clair was born in the Caribbean and later settled in Harlem. She was educated, multilingual, and deeply aware of the racial power structures around her. While men fought for street dominance, St. Clair built systems. Her business of choice was the numbers game in underground lottery that generated millions, but unlike others, she ran it with discipline and organization. As Harlem's numbers operation grew, it attracted outside attention. Italian crime families wanted control. St. Clair refused. Rather than submit, she launched a legal and public resistance. She hired lawyers, filed lawsuits, exposed corruption in newspapers. She wasn't hiding in the shadows, she was fighting openly. And that made her dangerous. Stephanie St. Clair understood something critical. Power required protection. That's where Bumpy Johnson entered the picture. Johnson wasn't chosen for brute force. He was chosen for his intelligence, restraint, and loyalty. Under St. Clair's guidance, Johnson learned negotiation over violence, discipline over chaos, strategy over emotion. This mentorship laid the foundation for Harlem's future power structure. Eventually, pressure mounted, arrests, court battles, internal shifts. As organized crime consolidated power, St. Clair's public resistance became a liability. She stepped back from control, but not quietly. Even in retreat, she remained defiant. Her influence didn't disappear. It transferred. Stephanie St. Clair died largely outside the spotlight, but her impact was undeniable. She proved women could control power in male-dominated systems. Intelligence could rival violence. Harlem's strength came from organization, not chaos. Without Madame Queen, there would be no Bumpy Johnson. And without her, Harlem's story would look very different. Stephanie St. Clair wasn't just a crime figure. She was a strategist, a disruptor, and one of the most overlooked power brokers in American history. Subscribe for more episodes of Hidden Power, where history is told without myths.